Learning is seldom complete without practical, hands-on experience. This is true of all streams of study. Students of accounting often find themselves in requirement of a platform where they can experience the business world, allowing them to apply the instruction received in their classes to make decisions and observe its impact in a company environment. Here, we give the student that precise advantage. The student plays the part of an accounts manager of a company and is faced with the possible challenges of decision-making associated with the job. In this highly dynamic scenario, several other agents, including characters as the sales manager and the controller of the company, provide constant input, much like their real-world counterparts. These inputs come in several forms, perhaps an email, a telephone call, a conference call, a meeting, or a one-on-one interaction with a colleague. The student, as the accounts manager, analyzes and sifts through this data from the different sources. Post the data gathering, the account manager is required to take certain actions based on the conclusions arrived from the information provided. Tools like spreadsheets and other aids might be used for this. Once the path of action is chosen, the entire system reacts dynamically to provide the probable scenarios that might result from the decisions taken. This leads to the accounts managers having to take further appropriate actions, culminating in a specific decision to be taken regarding the company's future endeavors. For example, let us consider a scenario where the accounts manager is approached by the sales executive about a potential new order. The different variables have to be taken into account to arrive at an informed conclusion. Would the company be able to meet the order? If so, should the company go ahead and accept the order? Finally, the results are obtained based on the student's performance. They will be provided with a scorecard and a detailed analysis of the pros and cons of their decisions. Let us take a look at the way the application works. Once the application generates a scenario, the appropriate media files are generated as input. The static files and the dynamic files are concatenated to achieve this. The generated scenario is then presented to the student, who takes a decision based on the available information. This solution is checked by the application and the process is recurred for the subsequent iterations until the final decision is taken by the student. Following this process, the application creates a report. Now, here's a look at how we work at Focus EduVation. The design process starts with the pre-production, which includes concept development, game design, and prototyping. The production stage follows, where we program the game, record the game audio, and create the game graphics and its various levels. The elements are then integrated, rigorously tested, tweaked, and then ported to other platforms. This is followed by further testing of the fixes, after which the application finally goes live. At Focus, we provide constant and able support post the release of the application. Discussing and setting expectations with the client and meeting them are the primary goals at Focus EduVation.